Okay, 2.4, variables and equations. Okay, I need you to tell me how we would write these verbal sentences as an equation. How do we write the sum of x and 6 is 9? You didn't have homework yesterday, you corrected your quiz yesterday. How do you write the sum of x and 6 is 9? How?
X plus 6 plus 9.
Nope. Yes?
X plus 6 equals 9.
X plus 6 equals 9. The sum of x and 6 is 9. So that means I would write it as x plus 6 equals 9. The sum of x and 6 equals 9. How do you write the difference of 12 and y is 15? The difference of 12 and y is 15. Matthew?
12 minus y equals 15.
Beautiful. 12 minus y equals 15. So if I do 12 minus y, I get 15. Okay. How do you do the product of -4 and p is 32?
-4 times p equals 32.
Good. So -4, and I can just write -4p equals 32 because this means multiply. So -4p equals 32. And what is the quotient of n and 2 is 9? What's quotient mean? Yeah.
Isn't it the answer to a division problem?
It is the answer to a division problem. So the quotient of n and 2 is 9. What am I going to do?
N divided by 9 equals 9. N divided by 2 equals 9, sorry.
N over 2, yep, or n divided by 2 equals 9. Okay? Today in your homework, you're going to have to change sentences into equations. Or vice versa. Okay? On this part, where did my green marker go? On this part, it says tell whether 9 or 7 is a solution of x minus 5 equals 2. How do I do that? What do I need to do in order to tell if that is a solution? Yes.
You plug in the numbers?
You plug in, okay, so you're gonna make two separate equations, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I make up two separate equations because technically I could, have both work, like realistically both could work. So if I do 9 first and I do 9 minus 5 equals 2, is that a true statement? What's 9 minus 5?
9 minus 5 equals 4.
So 4 equals 2. That does not work. Now, 7 minus 5 equals 2. What's 7 minus 5?
2.
So 2 equals 2.
Ding.
So 7 is my solution, okay? But I need to see work on both of them. And then we have 2 more things for today's lesson and we're done. Look at how quick this is. Okay, when it says solve mentally, that means I do not want your calculators out. I knew some of you would love that. Okay, so if I have x plus 3 equals 11, okay, how do I solve that mentally? Matthew?
You could do 11 minus 3 equals 6, and then plug in the 6 to the x. Which is,
11,
Yeah.
did you do it that way?
11 minus 3 is not 6.
Oh. Oh wait,
Well,
oh
11
yeah.
minus 3 is
Duh.
4. It's
Sorry.
no, 11 minus 3 is
That's my bad.
8.
It's 8.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yes, you are right in what you're saying. You could switch it
Oh,
around in
sorry.
your head and say 11 minus 3 is 8, so 8 is x, okay?
Sorry.
No, you're fine,
Yeah, it can be.
okay? Now, what about 16 minus n equals 9? I could say 9 plus what equals 16?
No, 7.
7.
Oh, yes.
Good.
I was thinking.
I know. 20 equals 5t. Ooh. What's another way of wording that? What's 5 and t doing right now?
Multiplying.
They're multiplying. Okay, so what's another way of wording it, Matthew?
20 divided by 5 equals 4.
Good.
So 4 is the answer.
So 4 is my answer. And y over 6 equals -3. Y divided by 6 equals -3. So what do I need to do?
We need to multiply.
I need to multiply.
-3 by 6.
Yep, and you get what?
Oh, you get -18.
Beautiful. -18. negative 18?
I wasn't sure of my answer, so.
Negative 18. So you might have some mental math to do tonight too, okay?
Boo!
Where I don't want to see work on your paper and I don't want you using a calculator.
Wait, but we had to show work.
Not on mental math ones. Oh, I know, tricky.
Yeah,
Okay. And then we have a word problem to end out the day. From 1998 to 2002, the biologist Jane Shin Miller grew several lotus plants. Do you know what a lotus plant is?
No.
It looks like a lily pad almost, and like it has this like root that grows out of it. And then in Asian cultures, they eat lotus root a lot. It's
Ew.
very good, actually.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
What does it
Wait,
taste
but
like?
it's been in the dirt.
Well, it depends how you make it. If you make it with some ginger, it's pretty good. It's kind of crunchy.
What does it taste like?
Fruits.
I don't know.
I don't know how to describe
Wait,
it.
and Percy Jackson and Lightning didn't they eat lotus flowers?
That was my water bottle.
Probably, yes. I think so. I think you're correct. So, they have this lotus plant from ancient seeds that she found in China, okay? The oldest seed was about 500 years old. Estimate the year when the seed was formed.
This means you cannot use your calculator because you estimate. Then you take your answer.
Okay, good. But I need to set up an equation. So what do I need to do?
I know. You need to 1998, I think, times 202 equals 500? No,
No.
divide.
No. It says, okay, so 1998, from 1998 to 2002. Okay, so here's the deal. If we're estimating, let's split the difference of those years. Instead of, what's in between 1998 and 2002?
4 years?
Okay, but what year is in between there? Like,
Oh,
2000.
2000. So if I am estimating, I'm gonna take like the middle of the year range, okay, which is 2000.
Oh.
Okay. So I need to set up an equation to see how old this was. The oldest seed was about how old?
500.
500. And it says estimate the year when the seed was formed. So if I say x plus 500 equals what?
2000.
2000. I can then figure out approximately when it was formed. So what would that mean?
You'd have to subtract 2,000 minus 500.
Correct, and you get what?
1,500?
Yeah.
So the seed was formed around the year 1500.
Wow, that's a long time ago. That is a long time ago.
Okay? And that's what we're looking at tonight, doing all that
Okay.
type of stuff. Okay?